I'm glad it happened. I needed to hear that from myself first. Recovery from that breakup was not a moment. It was a long, unglamorous, non-linear process that I'm going to describe honestly, because I think the glamorized version does people a disservice. There was a week in May where I genuinely thought I was doing better, and then heard our playlist shuffle on in the background of a coffee shop and had to leave. There was a night I drafted a long message to Jordan that I never sent, which was the right call. There was a period where I swung in the opposite direction and filled every hour with plans and noise, so I never had to sit still long enough to feel anything, which worked, right up until it didn't. And then there was a slower, quieter thing that started happening around June. I started doing things alone. Not because I had to, because I was curious about what I actually liked when I wasn't calibrating to another person. I started running in the mornings, which I had never done before. Not because I wanted to be fit, but because I needed somewhere to put the restless energy. And it turned out that moving my body through quiet streets at 7 a.m. made me feel like myself in a way I couldn't fully explain. I signed up for a creative writing elective in summer school that I had avoided for 2 years because Jordan had said once, offhandedly, that he didn't really get poetry. I had filed that away and let it quietly shape what I thought was worth pursuing. That class changed something in me. I started talking to people I had kept at arm's length during the relationship. Not because Jordan had told me to. He hadn't. He wasn't controlling like that. But because I had naturally contracted my world around us without noticing. I started to take up space again. By the time senior year started, I was not over Jordan in the clean, complete way people describe. But I was something more important than over him. I was interested in my own life again. I want to tell you the thing I actually learned from that relationship and that breakup, because it's not the thing people expect. I don't think Jordan was wrong to end it. I think he was honest about something real, and I think if he hadn't done it, I would have spent the next several years building myself smaller and smaller to fit inside a relationship that had quietly become the whole of my identity. The loss cracked something open, and what came through the crack was a version of me that I liked considerably more. I'm 23 now. Jordan and I are not in touch. Not in a dramatic way, just in the natural drifting way of people whose lives went in genuinely different directions. I think about that parking lot conversation sometimes. Not with grief anymore, more like gratitude, because he was right that we had grown into different people. I just didn't know yet who I was growing into. Now I do. Follow for more stories.